my blossoms, welcome back to my channel, just a messenger 828, authentically me, authentically you, you forever room. This should be really good. Green, green, okay, we're good. I decided to use my mic, okay. I kind of forgot I had it. But, I collective. I guess we're gonna be using this first, the Midnight Oracle. This, when I got, this is a part of the last set of decks that I got. When I got this deck and opened it, um, there was a reading that I did. I'll post it in the community board. But oh my god, like the artwork, y'all see, the artwork is phenomenal. A little bit of light. That artwork is phenomenal. Like you can get some of those tattooed on you. Okay, like so tattoos can be significant for sure. But I was gonna say, there was a reading that I did probably within the last 4 to 6 months. Okay, 7 months, 7 to 8 months, where I was like, you guys can be manifesting by like watching the vlog girlies, because that's what I do. I manifest by watching YouTube videos. Okay, you can manifest a home by watching like different homes, different styles of homes. Like there, people do home guides, home tours, whether they got a new apartment or a new home, or whether they are doing tours of like different mobile homes, modular homes, single family homes, two-story homes. Um, you can manifest by doing that. Okay, so I've been manifesting um, by watching vlog girlies, because they take you along for a lot of the major events that they do in their life. Okay, major milestones, major events in life are significant things like house, home, car, baby, all that, right? Well, I did one today, and the young lady in the video, this was like a 2-year old video, but she was able to achieve one of the things that I want to manifest, and she was like, "Oh, I have a 4-month old," and da 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 da. Well, me too. Now, currently, her 4-month old is 2 years and 4 months old, probably by now. Okay, but the synchronicity of it all is I have a 4-month old right now, currently, and I want what she was getting in that video. Not exactly what it is, not exactly the same brand, you know what I'm saying? Not exactly the same style or make or anything like that. Not exactly the same layout, not exactly the same um, amount of, it's catered to you and what you want. And also, God knows what you need at the same time. So when you co-create with God, He's going to get you what you need, okay? More so what you want, and you can meet Him in the middle with that, okay? I feel like there's some people that's new to manifestation. Welcome. There's so many different things that you can do. There's so many different things that you use on a regular basis that can help you with that. Like, your spice cabinet, babe. Your spice cabinet, yeah. And I'm just now able to get back into that. There was a point in time where I wasn't able to. I wasn't doing it, okay? Because for me, one, I wasn't seeing results, but at the same time, I know why I wasn't seeing results. Like, I know why personally for me, what it was, and also the spirit was like, conserve your energy for what I was creating a whole life at that time. Hello. So now that the life has been birthed, and my energy is still being restored right now. But so yeah, do a little bit here, do a little bit there, do a little bit here, do a little bit there. Do as you're guided to do. First and foremost, that's the first thing I can say. Do as you're guided to do. Do what the Most High God tells you to do. Be obedient, but also your spirit guides will be like, boop, you can do that here now. Boop, you can do that there now. You can boop, boop, boop. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. Your spirit guides is they're on one accord with the Most High, so they're not gonna guide you wrong. They're not. That's not allowed. And if they did, they would be kicked off your team because God would be like, "Oh, so you just going rogue?" Someone's spirit guide or ancestor could have went rogue, and so for somebody that was manifesting, you probably was like, "Why am I not seeing results?" I know my situation, what it was. That wasn't my situation, but for somebody, when you're watching this, you had someone on your spiritual team that went rogue, and God's checking that, okay? But the synchronicities of when you watch something, right? If you're manifesting that way, or when you do something, just check out the synchronicities. It'll all add up. And if you're a reader yourself, notice when your readings resonate. Excuse me. When what you just read on literally connects in the 3D physical outside of YouTube, right? On a day-to-day basis. Well, that's crazy. I said that in the reading, but here you are talking about Captain Crunch. Gotta get that Captain Crunch, girl. Captain Crunch, Captain Crunch, Captain Crunch. Gotta get that Captain Crunch. Gotta get that Captain Crunch. Okay. Captain Crunch could be significant, okay? Cereal could be significant. Alright, it is Sunday, August the 23rd, 2026. Oh my God, what are the messages that you have for the collective? Y'all, this might not be long. My little pumpkin hears me talking. He hears me talking a lot. He wakes up. So. Alright, what are the messages that you have for the collective? For today, Sunday, August 23rd, 2026. And this oracle comes with a book. Definitely going to be reading that. There's definitions for upright and reverse. I tend to read upright, as y'all can see, but if it comes out in reverse, I will read it. You know? But I keep my cards upright as I shuffle. I just, you know, I let the divine decide if it comes out reverse versus it already being reversed in the deck, right? Like, if it's supposed to come out in reverse, y'all really gotta make that come out in reverse. That's all I feel from that. Because I would get the intuitive nudge to say what I need to say about it, right? If it has some properties of it being reverse, right? So, just keep that in mind. First card out, we have Thorned Redemption. 44. Now, didn't I say these cards literally look like they can be like tattoos? The artwork is phenomenal. Phenomenal artwork. That's all I gotta say about it. So, I'm just gonna do one. Okay, I am just gonna do one. I'll read it, and then whatever's at the bottom of the deck, I'll do that one too. Okay. 4. Thorned redemption. And it is upright. It says suffering, resilience, and transformative growth. This card symbolizes the beauty that emerges from pain and the strength found in enduring life's trials. So, you guys, the collective that's resonating with this, I spoke about manifestation in the beginning. So you guys may have been struggling while your manifestations have not been able to pierce the veil or come through. The group pierce the veil could be significant. Reflection. What lessons can you extract? Vanilla abstract can be significant, or like working with different abstracts if you're really trying to like do some manifestation work. But what lessons can you extract from your struggles? How can you transform your pain into personal growth and empowerment? Well, one way you can do that is utilizing what you have to manifest what you want. So, not right now, you might not have, vanilla extract in your cabinet. You might not have cloves in your cabinet. You might not have cinnamon in your cabinet. But, if you are on the struggle boat, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you get some type of food assistance, right? So you can use that to get those items. Those are food items. They double as different things. Y'all, you make a cup of coffee, you can put your intentions in your coffee. You can put your intentions in your tea. You can put your intentions in the water that you drink. Hello? I just want to say that because that's something I could have been doing. It could have been that simple, but do it when you're guided at the same time. Because when you guided, it's more than likely the most potent time for you to do it. Because your ancestors, they know. And so your spirit guides, your spirit team, the angels, the Most High God, they know when to put that bloop bloop. Go ahead and do it. You know. But taking the lessons from your struggle is a part of that shadow work. So when you complete that shadow work and get a full understanding, and God sees that you are implementing the fact that I'm going through this right now, but I can do this, God be like, all right, bloop bloop, let's drop some pentacles. Let's drop some opportunities. Let's drop some. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, that is number 19. Yep, that's 19. We have fractured bloom. When I tell y'all fractured bloom, that these could literally be tattoos. Like, it's beautiful artwork. Number 19. Let's read fractured bloom. Okay, and transformative energy is here. Transformation is a key word right now. So right now you're wading in the water. Like you're literally in that in between period. So show yourself grace. Show yourself some woosah. I'm hearing woosah, like woosah, okay? But fractured bloom, transformation through pain, growth from brokenness, and the beauty found in imperfection. This card speaks of finding strength and beauty in scars, embracing the chaos of rebirth. Didn't I say I'm replenishing? We have redemption and fractured bloom, finding the beauty within your scars. You know you're beautiful just the way you are. Scars to your beautiful. Yeah. Embrace the chaos that made you who you are, because what you are throughout surviving that chaotic time is beautiful. Even if you're broken, in your broken moments, you're beautiful. In your struggling moments, you're beautiful. There's still beauty within it. Find the beauty in your everyday life, even though you're struggling. Reflection says, what parts of your past do you need to transform into sources of strength and growth? Can I share that? Okay, so what I'm doing currently, as far as my manifestations right now, what I'm working with, it helps with your determination and revitalizes the energy. So do your research on what it is that you need at this moment, right? What do you feel that you need, and then get confirmation, because you'll get you know the ways that you can get confirmation, right? Get confirmation. Allow your spirit guides to give you that confirmation, and then do it, yo. Like just take the opportunity to do it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Confirmation, because that's literally what I've had to learn to do throughout my struggle. I've been financially struggling ever since 2020, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Ever since 2020. And when you have a child, first of all, 2020 was a year for everybody. Hit everybody hard. We lost a lot of people. We lost a lot of good people. We lost a lot of knowledgeable people. Um, there were people that survived, but also they were not at their 100% after surviving that. So I think we have to give all of ourselves grace, because 2020 did a number on everybody. Everybody was affected, from the higher ups all the way down to the beggars on the street. Everybody was hit from that. So keep that in mind when you're like, oh, I'm not this and I'm not that, I don't have this. Everybody went through it after 2020 and during 2020. Hello. Oh, YouTube, I do not own the rights to what you may hear going on in the background. It is in the background. I am mic'd up, okay? This is what we're focusing on right here. This is what the camera's on right here, okay? Cool. I do not own the rights to that. But yeah, um, give yourself grace. Learn your lessons from that, and you gotta keep moving forward. There's no way around it. You have to keep moving forward, okay? I have another, that I was going to use. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Alright, so what is the collective needs alone for today, Sunday, August the 23rd, 2026? What are the messages that you have for the collective? Also, God, Source, Creator, Angels, Angels. Their guides give messages to help them along this journey. It's like, if you're called to manifest, no matter what time it is, no matter what's going on with the moon, because the moon's going to help no matter what phase it's in. Somebody needs to know that. They're like, oh, I need to manifest on a certain phase in the moon. No, you don't. No. Split the deck and it says, but God. But God, the great I am. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need to manifest when the moon's in a certain phase. but God. Hello? When you're guided to manifest. Yes. When you're guided to manifest. Because because the enemy works on certain phases of the moon too. So whenever you're guided to, just do that shit. They work on their certain days. They go by the moon. But the moon ain't fucking with them right now anyway. So the moon's going to help you out either way. That's what that is. Shout out to BG, the spiritual investigator. Um, Elect of the living God, because I'm pretty sure I heard them say that in their messages. And if there's any other readers that said it also, shout out to y'all, because that's a fun fact. They've been playing with that moon energy for a while. And I don't. Here's a nugget. I don't think they realized what they did by doing that, because you play with the moon's energy in the tides of the ocean, of the waters of the earth, go by the moon's energy. And you wonder why the waters are upset. You wonder why things are happening in the waters. Because you played with that energy and it don't like it. It don't like you. It don't like what you did. Because the equilibrium is thrown off. That needed to be said. I'm here and say what you need to say. So, yeah, throat chakra, okay? At this point in time, say what you need to say, because it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. It really don't matter. Say what you need to say, because right now it don't matter. People need to hear what you need to say. And if you feel the need, if you feel the urge and the need to say it, say it. Now, in the manner in which you say it, you know, try to have some couth about yourself, right? But if you can say it in the most politest way possible, without, you know, then do that. But more so about your testimony and what it is that you've encountered on your journey is what needs to be spoken up about, you know? It does. There's a build-up coming, and mine will be coming too. And there's people that's afraid about what you would say, because I feel that in my energy heavy after I just said that. They're afraid of what I might say. But whatever it is that you say is your truth. It's the truth. Speak truth to power. Speak truth to power. The more that you speak your truth, the faster your manifestations will come in. And you get back pay manifestations. So all that time, for me personally, all that time that I was manifesting, I don't see no results. Like, I'm seeing a little bit of results, but what and this is why these people are afraid of what you will say. Speak the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. And He will. He will. He will help you. Speak your truth. I split the deck, I see Aaliyah. My phone be tripping out sometimes, right? So I have my music playlist up, and it kept going to Rock the Boat. It kept going to Rock the Boat. It kept... So, something about the classic song Rock the Boat, but also Aaliyah's Virgin Islands. Virgin. I just said something in a message about, like, virgin hair. Okay. But, Aaliyah, it says 1 in a million, age ain't nothing but a number, songbird, divine feminine, modest, princess, angelic, dancer. Divine feminine energy, you may resonate with divine feminine energy, but this is also dealing with your divine feminine energy. The moon is divine feminine. The sun is masculine energy. Okay? Now, divine feminine receives. This is why when you do rituals and things and such on with that moon energy, it receives it. It receives it. Your manifestations go up. And when the sun shines, the blessings come down. Because the masculine energy gives. It omits. It omits out. Okay? Like sun rays. Like literally in the last few posts I did, y'all. Dang, look at connecting the dots. I love it. I love what I do. Hey, speaking positively about what it is that you do, even though, like y'all see, I be posting, there's like zero views, there's little views. I don't care. I'm gonna do it because God told me to do it. Okay, that's how you have to be about what it is that you want and what it is that you want to do. Who cares if they don't like it? God likes it. In reverse, we have, and remember, I just said I keep my cards upright. This is what they look like upright. This is the back of the card, upright. This isn't reverse. It's in reverse. Ooh, y'all can see me better. This is what it looks like in reverse. Okay, so American X History in reverse. I've never seen this movie, but if you've seen that movie, you got a little bit more insight than me. Okay, cool. Upright, it says American History X, game over, civil rights, weapons, racist, violated, knowledge, siblings, broken home, anger, prison, rehabilitation, or rehabilitated, sorry. It's in reverse. Okay? Reversing all of what? Ooh, this is big. Reversing all of what traumas that American society afflicts on the American people. The American struggle. The air just kicked in, y'all. It's reversing. Ooh, oh my God. Okay, so this is why they don't want me to talk. So the American curse is reversed. It's the curse of the land because of what was done to the originals of the land. The show originals could be significant. Yeah. So, for a good while, I've been saying like Americans have post-traumatic stress disorder from the events of 2020, but not only from those events, from like the way that American society has been, the systematic abuse, not just with the law or the law officials or the sheriffs of the law, right? It's just how society has built up America to be, whether in the states or outside of the states, right? What are the messages Most High God that you have for the collective for today? Am I taking these? No. So poetic justice came out upright. Reverse the curse, poetic justice. Yeah, this is poetic justice happening. It's unfolding for I feel like the main groups that have had systematic oppression, to get real specific. Okay? It says poetic justice. Love is a juice. Opposites attract. Grew up too fast. Trauma. It says trauma right there. Didn't I say that? Trauma. Okay. Male. So it could be something to do with the male system. Okay. Hurt and pain. Family reunion. Toxic friends and road trip. Toxic friends, road trip, family reunion. And then, like, when I get that card, like, family reunion, like the family, like trauma from your family and toxic family members, not just toxic friends. Your friends could be considered your family too, right? So those are vice versa. Ooh, that's a lot. That is a lot. What are we doing? Now it says something about okay. What are the messages most high God that you have for the collective? The collective for today's Sunday, August the 23rd. August the 26th can be significant. That's what Wednesday. August 26th can be a significant day, a Wednesday. But August 23rd, we have Gone with the Wind. This is a classic American film. Okay. Come on. All American theme. Gone with the Wind. Tragedy. Back off. Civil War. Now, civil rights and civil war. Civil rights and civil war. Affair. Rivals. Desire, jealousy, drama, torn between property, land. Then I say it was a curse of the land because the originals of the land had been done a certain way. Yeah, that curse is being reversed, and so obviously the original, the original bloodline is going to receive their land back. Oh my gosh, bro! These are things that are being reversed. So the contracts are being broken. Certain contracts are being broken. Contracts of this land. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the California could be significant because you know. Excuse me. Confirmation. We got Jay Z at the bottom of the deck. Does not have to be him, but y'all do know Aaliyah just came out, okay, in the pre-show. So I'm just saying, um, NDAs, NDAs, certain NDAs will be null and voided. So certain statements and testimonies will be, yeah, okay. It says, "Let the song cry." Okay, Life and Times, CEO 444, collaboration, titles and contracts. Contracts. Didn't I just say contracts and lands and home and property titles? Okay. Retirement, excuse me, Miss Mobile founder, new me blueprint and businessman. Just so y'all see that. It says titles and contracts. Right. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, Aaliyah is right here, bro. She is right here. Oh, she on his head. She is 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 not playing no games about him. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Nope. Not one game is being played. She is not playing it. Divine feminine energy. First of all. Okay? Oof. Oof. Okay, I'm about I was guided to this deck for a reason. Let me put that down. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. Alright, I'm getting too into this because my baby's starting. Alright. Let's get one. Let's get one from here. The Kipper. I'll say Kipler. The Kipper deck. What's one message, Most High God, that you have for the collective for today, Sunday, August the 23rd, 2026? What is a message that you have for the collective? Things are being rectified. Things are being balanced cosmically, so of course it would have to be done on the physical. If you're getting your manifestations, okay? A lot of people, you just want what's rightfully yours back. That's one of the manifestations that's coming in. You reclaimed your destiny. You reclaimed your power. You reclaimed what is yours, your sovereign energy. You called back your energy, didn't you? Good job. Because it's coming. It's coming back to you. A mature woman is significant to this situation, okay? Whether 6 is significant. Whether it is you sitting in your maturity and being mature about the situation, right? But this can also be in regards to like the matriarch for the family, the lineage, okay? You're going to get a few from here. And then we're going to call it a day with this reading. So what are the messages, Most High God, that you have for the collective for today? Sunday, August the 23rd, 2026. What does the collective need to know? One's down for a nap and the other one pops up from a nap. What? Their schedules are off sync. So somebody could have been like trying to reach somebody, but you just keep missing them. Schedules are off sync. Not that you're not in alignment with this person, okay? It's just not. It's not. Divine timing is when you'll be able to link. Thunderstorms are significant too, because like you can hear thunder in the background. If you can't hear it, it's because I'm mic'd up, but there's thunder going on in the background, okay? So, what are the messages, Most High God, that you have for the collective? That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. Boom. So we have the Five of Swords. Intimidation. Everything is about to heal. Replenishment. Tension. It has been very tense. Pikachu. Confirmation. It has been very tense. Excuse me, confirmation. With this, yeah, it's been very tense. But everything is about to heal. The history of America, America's very intimidating, even to other countries. It has that intimidation factor. They even utilize it with police force. They're very intimidating. Even though they say, they fear for them lives, their selves and their lives when they act with such brutality. Try to watch my wording. Ultimately, they're just intimidated by whoever they're being brutal to. This is like an Uno reverse. It's like a projection. This doesn't have to do with just the country, y'all. Those within your daily lives, they use intimidation tactics, intimidation, because they're really afraid of what your truth. Full circle moment back to that. They're afraid of you speaking up. They're afraid of you protesting. Clink, 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 clink. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Back of the card says daydreams without effort. Inner child in sunshine. Poetic justice. Your inner child is receiving that justice. So this could be things that have happened from your childhood and up. Things that are currently happening. And throughout most of our lives we've seen the systematic intimidation um, throughout all of our lifetimes, most of us that are still here on this physical plane. And some of the ones that have transitioned have seen that too. 2020. Okay? So, daydreams without effort. I feel like there was effort, but there was trauma that we had to work through. So that without effort is like us doing our shadow work. But when you complete your shadow work, that's that effort that the divine is talking about. So once you complete that shadow work, like I said, the blessings are able to come through. Sunshine, sun shining, you will receive from the manifestations you put out. Now this fell to the floor and it fell in reverse. This is reverse. Just showing you it is reverse. It says wasted talent on the back. Trickery. Nimrod. Rivals. Affairs. Civil war. And now this is talking, there's a war being talked about in the physical plane, but it's a spiritual war. You've heard that time and time again. Well, this is who we're at war with. The trickster energy. Tricky energies. Deceiving energies. Deception. Disgrace. Deception. Disgrace. Yeah. Nimrod. Nimrod. Wasted talent. It's like they have so much talent, but it's wasted because of what they do with it, and it's wasted in God's eyes. Like, dang, you have so much talent, but you're doing it for the opposite rival. You're doing it for the opposite team. They're a op. They're a op. So the op is someone that does black magic. That's what their intentions, the intentions that they were sending up during the moon. And so, like I said, everyone's manifestations will be coming. So when you're manifesting with the dark arts, be careful, because what you manifested is normally, you manifesting against someone else with the dark arts, right? When you do that, what you manifested for somebody else will be for you, because you manifested your energy signatures on that. I've said that time and time again, and quite frankly, I'm getting tired of saying it, but it is what it is. It needs to be said. Cool. Star card at the bottom of the deck. Faith. Your faith. Your faith. Faith without works is, but that effort that you put in to do your shadow work, that's the works. Give me the works, okay? So we went through our shadow as a nation. Some of our darkest times, 2020. We finna get compensation for PTSD, nationwide PTSD, worldwide PTSD, for real. But really, in the U.S., it was the worst. It was the worst here. And in China, they were locked down. They were locked down a little bit longer, but they got out sooner. And no shade to the current president, because I always give him his props. Like, he got into office and then that bullshit started happening. Y'all get mad when you going to work and everybody before you was on bullshit. Now you gotta fix the stuff that everybody else did before you. Imagine what he went through. Hello. So I don't have no graps with him. I don't point the finger at him when it comes to that. It's just like it was almost like boom. You've been in a situation at work when there's people at your coworkers don't like you for real, and they play oh yeah in your face, but they do some slimy stuff in the background to make you look like the bad person, like you don't know what you're doing, type stuff to get you fired, type stuff. Okay, there's different levels that this can resonate on, but that's how I see that they did the current president to leave a bad stain on his resume. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, secret of behind what's behind this, y'all, is crazy. Secret of DNA activation, cell activation. I just went over that. Faith and healing from past wounds. What PTSD? We're healing from that. Okay, with our manifestations coming in, the healing process will be completed. Not completely for everybody either, you know, but like it makes the healing process easier. Like you've already started it, right? Because you did your shadow work. So you already started the healing process. The healing process will get better because you're gonna have your manifestations. When I say what was behind the star card, the Ace of Pentacles, your manifestations are coming in. Manifestation, mastermind. Behind that, investing in the future. So y'all, I see more behind this, but I'm just gonna leave it at it. Nope, I can't leave it at that. So behind that, we have the lovers. I said the number 6 is significant, right? Matriarch energy. This can be ancestors on the other side. The people that passed away, the matriarchs of each family is making sure that the matriarchs of each family is making sure that their descendants get what they need to get and get what they want to get because they deserve it, because they did the work. The ones that did the work get what they want to get and what they need to get. Mutually exclusive unity, DNA activation. And this is for my thumbnail. This is for my thumbnail. Because you did the shadow work. Because you put in the effort with spirit. Because you did it. Yata, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it, y'all. We did it. As a collective, we did it. Okay? If you're still doing it, keep going. Don't give up. It is hard to face your shadow. Every aspect of yourself. It is hard to. But we did it. You're doing it. You're going to do it. Okay? So, well, all that being said, I'm going to leave that here. My child is waking up. I'm being loud. But I'm just excited. Like, get excited. Because you got it. You got it. Are you ready? Are you ready for your blessings? Are you ready for your miracles? Are you ready for your blessings? Are you ready for your miracles? Collective, if you like the way that I read and you want a personal reading, I'm available for them. I'm also doing $15.15 for what does my higher self want to know reads. If you want my information, description box below, you can email me and you will see where you can donate and or send payment for those readings, okay? Remember, we are all forever blooming, and I love y'all. Peace.